Hi, beautiful Aquarius. Welcome to a new era. My name is Emma. Aquarius, this is a little bit of a different reading here. This is a timeless reading. So whenever you're catching this video, whenever you feel drawn to watch this, that is the timing of when you're supposed to receive the message. And I specifically asked your spirit team, like I've asked, what does the Aquarian spirit team, the Aquarian spirit guides, what do they want you to know at this very moment in time? And here's what's coming out. We're going to start with a couple of cards and then invite the angels by using a specific angel deck. So let's see what's going on for you, Aquarius, in this very moment. What your spirit guides wants you to know. What do you have for Aquarius, please? And you know, when it is a timeless read, but when I do this reading, and even though this would have been like way later in time as I was recording this, it still sort of would be the Aquarian time. When I'm recording it, it is the Aquarian, like the astrology we're just in the Aquarian time, but we're just also coming into the Aquarian time. It's like the Aquarian era right now, and we've had this very sort of setting off of new energies from the new moon in Aquarius. So it's just all about Aquarius right now, and the invention of new things, blazing a new trail, being innovative, coming up with new ideas, being playful and sort of not care too much, but also being very logical and very like mindful. Yeah, there's a lot around Aquarius going on. So if you feel extra sensitive, extra heightened, extra heightened, whatever that means, but like just more on point, more deliberate in what it is, like if you've done a certain thing for a certain amount of time and it hasn't really worked, but it's like, well, it's okay, I don't have it in me to change it because I'm a little bit too lazy, or I don't have it in me to change it. This is a time where you probably have started to come into this period of being deliberate. You just don't want to see time be wasted or spend your energy on things or people that just doesn't lead anywhere. So it's just probably a quite profound moment in your life. And now, you know, this is what your spirit team wants you to know. Excuse me. Reading glasses. Seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life and be aware of your own emotions. I just feel like this is you getting a little bit stuck in your head, or getting a little bit like thinking something through rather than feeling it through. Does that make sense? Your spirit guides wants you to know that there's another course, there's another path, there's an ether path to change whatever you're in than going through your thinking mind doing this. This card represents really putting your ear to the ground, listening to your environment, listening to yourself, and just pay attention to what is going on. We also have those what are they called? You see those little flying thingies? It does not come to my mind what they're called. It's blank in my mind for whatever reason. You know what they're called? Trollslända in Swedish. Dragonfly. That was deep down. Dragonfly. The dragonfly represents spiritual growth. That there's a big possibility for spiritual growth right now. You have the angels, you have this is a specific message from your angels, what they want you to know. And it's like you have more guidance and you have more support. Your spirit team is around you more than you probably want to acknowledge. So this is not a time to say I can do it on my own, Aquarius. This is a time to say, okay, spirit team, spirit guides, angels, whoever's out there, like, this is a moment to just really invite them in and get there's a different take on whatever's going on in your life. There's a different solution. And for Raphael, 4 is all about the heart. It's all about laying a new foundation. And Raphael is there to help you heal, to help you do the most whole thing for yourself. Together with King of Gabriel, which is basically saying, like, stay in your integrity, sit on your throne, like, stay put where you're at, and try not to be so much like, this is a little bit thinking about what other people think, thinking you needing to have like certain conversations with other people, dealing with other situations, when your spirit team right now wants you to sort of hone in on your own energy, sort of bring back your own energy, not be so much in other people's lives, and not try to figure out so much intellectually what needs to be done in certain situations or with certain people, that you just really sort of scatter your energy a little bit. So this is about honing in on the energy, stay put on your throne, create a clear vision or like a clear intention in your mind. Like, just really, what is it that you want, Aquarius? What is it that you're after? What is it that you're trying to solve or build even, or come to terms with, rather, that there's another way of doing, by just sort of collecting your own energy and sitting on that throne, having a clear vision, and this is all about leaving the details out. This is about not getting into the nitty-gritty of stuff, not getting into the small parts that you sort of don't have a clear vision about just yet. You can't figure this out by being too detailed or too involved. Does that make sense? Your spirit team is asking you to ask them for help, to ask them for a clearer vision, for a clearer path, and sort of stay put and sort of bring yourself back a little bit more. So maybe you've been all up in other people's lives right now, and that can depend on so many different things that they've asked you, that you think that you need to sort certain things out, that you think that you just need to have a hand in a lot of things. And for right this moment, for when you catch this reading, your spirit team is asking you to not, to collect yourself and not have so much an interest even in other people's lives or in other situations right now. It's asking you to really collect your own energy and become the powerhouse that you are by being more centered. Can we clarify a little bit around this for Aquarius, please? Clarify this, please. Yeah. There's a new understanding, and the understanding is on the horizon. Like, you're not there yet, but you have access to it, and the way you get access to it is by collecting yourself. I hope this makes sense. There's a collection of oneself. Like, you just need to integrate yourself more and just be more present with yourself. This is a truth card, so this is so much about like getting into your the most authentic version of Aquarius, the most truthful, honest, real version of yourself. And that to me today represents the scatteredness, like the opposite of real and true and authentic is now like being that you're a little bit of a scattered version of yourself, and to just bring that back in and stay in your truth, like stay in your lane and stay in your truth. It's just also 20, so this is the upgrade of yourself. This is the 2.0 version of you. As I said, that is an upgrade of yourself. It's a 10:10 on the clock. So that is like completion. There's this is an analogy that pops up in my head. So it's like you watering a plant that has already all the water that it needs, and you're still there, and you want to go for another round and water the flower, and the flower goes like, I have enough, like I'm gonna drown here if you just don't let me suck this up. If you don't let me soak this in and sit in this water and just sort of expand on the water that I already have, there's actually a drowning. There's like an excessive amount of energy or excessive amount of water that just goes to waste, because there's no need for more attention on it. Or like there's just something about like, just if you can just leave something be for the moment, there's no more watering needed here. The universe has heard you loud and clear. What you can do though is reach out your hand and ask them for guidance. Your spirit team is here to say, ask them for help, to clarify, to purify, to detox, even to come into your own and just get very, very clear on what it is that you are doing and what it is that you want. And it's right there for you. It's like it's sitting in the next, there's a little portal situation here for you. So it's like it's sitting in the next instance, the next level, the next phase in your life, the next path. It's right there. You have access to the next, to the most authentic version of yourself. You just need to collect yourself a little bit to have access to it. I hope this makes sense. Can we bring in the angels, please, and just see what they want to add. What do you want to add for Aquarius, please? Compromise. Interesting. So look at this. You're standing in one of the, do you see the scale? Like it's like someone is holding a scale up here in the truth card, and like you're standing on one side of it. So there's a little bit of an imbalance going on. And then here we have compromise, where someone is holding, like showing you, like we need to level this out. We need to not have hair in this video. We need to level this out. And the compromise, I just feel like the compromise is not with someone else, it's with yourself. It's like, and I'm not too keen on the word compromise, because compromise sounds like something you need to compromise yourself. Why should you ever compromise yourself? And so I just feel like you probably are compromising yourself, and that we're asking you to step away from that a little bit more. There's an unevenness here. We need more balance. We need to come into the balance of this. You need to step into the middle, not compromise yourself. Don't scatter your energy. Collect yourself and get clear on the vision so that you can balance your energy, and you have access to every single thing in the universe if you wish. Okay? That's actually what I have for you. I always get like, that's a little bit of a short message, but you know, I can't force it. So that's what I have for you. There's a compromise that you need to let go of. Like you're compromising yourself. Are you leaking energy anywhere? Are you spending time with people you shouldn't spend time with? That you know in your heart that this is over. I should end this, or I shouldn't be here. Are you doing things in like work-related situations where you just, you know, it's just too much. It's just, or are you watering plants that just doesn't need any more water? You just need to sit back and relax a little bit and allow for things to organically, naturally just grow on its own. Go inwards and just collect your energy. It's like just regroup yourself and bring yourself back from anybody's or everyone's or a situational situation. Ask your spirit team for help. They're here to say to you, ask them for help. Okay? That's what I have for you, beautiful, beautiful Aquarius. I do offer personal readings, so if you're interested in one, please look for the information about that in the description box. Send me a message and we'll take it from there. Thank you so much, guys.